Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everyone? What is happening? What's up, Ession, Cindy, Art Nerd? How are you guys doing? I was not expecting the bonus stream. Well, I wanted to end the season with some back to 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 back streams. Hey, Tangy, how's it going? Feeling a little bit a little bit tired at the moment. Not gonna lie. Wedding planning is starting to take up more and more of my daily life. It's funny. My fiance, we were chatting last night, and she was like, "Oh my god, can you believe we're about to get married?" And I was like, "Yes, I can." This is taking so much time and effort. We're trying to do as much as we can ourselves, so we don't have like a coordinator, planner, that kind of stuff. And it's strange. I think until you've gone through the process, it's easy to underestimate it. And I knew it was going to be a lot of work. But yeah, definitely. Maybe I still underestimated it. Regardless, wedding planning is stressful, but so worth it. Yeah, no, I agree. I know it'll be worth it. Otherwise, I think my attitude might be a little bit different towards it all, but I think is that somebody promoing in the chat? I feel like we should get rid of this guy. It's the first time that I've seen someone that I know needs to be removed. Ban. Thank you. I appreciate it, Art Nerd. You're the best. Yeah, no, we're not having none of that. But yeah, hey, I mean, planning a wedding is still a privilege, right? I mean, like, listen, if one of the biggest struggles I'm experiencing on a regular basis right now is planning a wedding in the grand scheme of things, that's nothing. Y'all on the home stretch? Yes. Week and a half left. Everything's coming together pretty good, I'd say. Stream botting is cringe. Yeah. It's actually I wonder how common of a strategy that is in various industries these days to like buy followers, buy streams, buying viewers or whatever. It's interesting. People often talk about the dead internet theory. And I mean, there's no doubt that there's a degree to which that's true. There's bots on every platform. It does make you wonder, though, how much. I mean, it's not like you're ever going to get transparent data with that. But I am curious, though. Like, I wonder sometimes the percentage of interactions online, how many of them are bots. But most Russian streamers have bot viewers. Huh. Interesting. All my friends and I spent an hour setting up tents to have my wedding in the backyard. Oh wow, yeah, that's a good way to do it. There's a lot of DIY routes to take. We ended up finding a local venue that had an incredibly good rate for June. It seems like, I guess it probably varies city by city, state by state, country by country, but it seems like people are really enjoying the fall months and are starting to avoid summer because like the early summer dates they had like 50% discounts. I'm like, oh my god, yes, please. 50% off sounds great on anything wedding related. What's up, Delansky? How's it going? Oh, I didn't finish that that thought there. I woke up on wedding day and every tent was toppled over and bent. Because of high winds, wedding still went off without a hitch, though. Nice. Well, I'm proud of you and your family and your friends for still making everything happen. For the time being, things are looking like the weather will cooperate. One moment. I just got a response to mi madre. Had some deposits due today. When is the wedding? Yes, week and a half. Damn, I can't make it. Bummer. My friend who got married half facetiously said, you should expect everything to cost $1,000. I mean, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 times that. I mean, I think the most expensive thing tends to be the food, which, you know, I saw that my mom got married last year, and I was picking her brain about it. For them, it was food, and then for my wedding, it's food as well. At least $50,000? No. That is not. We're way below that. We have. I think we cut corners where we could, without kind of sacrificing the important stuff. You know, at the end of the day, certain things like time and energy are resources we were willing to kind of sacrifice on a bit, and you know, we just don't really have the money to be paying like 50 different people to do 50 different jobs. But yeah. I mean, if we had the money, it'd maybe be a different story. But I think that's, yeah, just part of adulting, right? You just got to work within your means. Martin needed to spam sample packs. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about doing sample packs with Splice in the future. I mean, I think I trust them more as a company to handle some of these developments, like with I don't know, AI related technologies for studio musicians. I think I trust them a little bit more than other companies, but I don't know. There's such a huge ecosystem. Obviously they're not going anywhere, but regardless, I'm not positive I would do another pack with them. That's why you should play Balatro. Damn, I do really like the Balatro music. It's so peaceful. Um. Anyways, I'm gonna start things kind of slow today. How do you approach grace notes and blues gospel flicks? I mean, at this point, most of what I do is just a very intuitive thing. There's not really much conscious decision making with grace notes. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty simple minded. I feel like with that kind of stuff, I just do like little chromatic movements. I don't really think about grace notes too much, but maybe I should. I don't know. Have you guys heard any cool music recently? I'm trying to think about. I've been working on quite a lot of music, so in my free time I haven't listened quite as much. I did think of an artist that I was trying to remember on stream the other day, who I couldn't remember their name in the moment, but it was Flava D. Flava D. They had a really sick track that came out last year that popped onto my radar pretty recently. What's the track called? Energy. That's right. Yeah. That track is fire. Yeah, I really like her mix downs are really nice. But have you guys heard anything? Gravitz has some sick stuff coming out with a new single. Hell yeah. I love me some Gravitz. Captain Colonel by Flying Lotus is a newer track. Oh, I remember Captain Murphy. You guys remember Captain Murphy by Flying Lotus? Maybe we could do some weird 6/8 stuff. How do I count this? 6, 8. Something like that. One, two, three, four, five, six. Let's try something like that. Let's quantize this 100%. And 200 BPM track 1. I don't know how to. We'll figure it out someday. My piano skills are so rusty. But there was some riff in there that was kind of cool. We need Martin to beg Toby for us. Let's slow this down a little bit and see if I can lock in this riff a little bit. I'm kind of hearing... kind of close. Hold on, speed it up a little bit. Might feel a bit better. Some cool stuff going on in there. I feel like I don't know. Let's explore some sound design instead of just ripping random notes on the piano. I think I was just going through some presets here. How the hell is this playing a chord, though? How is that possible? Is it? It's got to be the waveform. Well, the waveform is somehow playing a chord. Could we have the same playing run back without the drums? Love it so far. I appreciate it. I think the drums were helping me just kind of stay in rhythm. Although some different drums could be kind of nice if I threw in, let's see. I think I'm going to try to make a quick little ad hoc kit out of some cone sound stuff. Where's that sample pack? There we go. This could be cool. Let's try to slice this. that could be a little bit gentler potentially. Something like that. Let's try to record that real quick. Okay. let me switch this up to the that classical keyscapes preset. I was really enjoying that yesterday. Ooh, just listen to that. Kind of a fun chord progression. What's up, Matt? How's it going? Haywyre, what music did you grow up listening to? All sorts of stuff. Wide variety of music. Some, classic pop rock stuff. My parents played plenty of like Beatles, Led Zeppelin, some reggae, a little bit of Bob Marley, and lots of classical music. So, of course, the greats, Bach, Mozart, and Chopin. My mom loves Chopin. And that's the kind of stuff that they played. And then me and my sister, we kind of went different routes with our musical tastes. I kind of went down this like darker, heavier music route. I'm trying to remember what she used to listen to at that time. I'm not sure, but yeah, and some jazz, I guess, here and there as well. That's for sure. I do remember my dad, especially, enjoying listening to jazz. But yeah, I'm thinking if I should make house music or stick to just ambient. Sounds like only you know the answer to that one. I'm kind of enjoying just riffing to this 6/8 stuff right now. Having a lot of random little things popping in and out. What's up, Morph? How's it going? All right. Kind of enjoying just playing some piano, honestly. Sorry if that's making things a little bit more dull. Sorry, not sorry. I should say, actually. My mom always, actually, both my parents always tell me I apologize too much for things I shouldn't even be apologizing for, so maybe I should be better at that. I definitely remember being a teenager playing tennis with my dad, and what I would like if he got like frustrated or something at a point when I won, I would apologize, and then he'd be like, "Stop apologizing," and I would apologize for apologizing. It's like this is not going as planned. Can you help me unblock my music production block? Everything I'm making right now has no soul. Well, there's a few different answers to that. I feel like everyone's different. Sometimes if you're voicing it too much, maybe, a little bit of distance could help. Sometimes, if you're in too deep for too long, and you can lose perspective and things don't feel as exciting, as interesting. But outside of that, you just push through. I mean, if you don't think that taking the break is the answer, or taking a break is the answer, then you just got to push through, keep going. Kind of brute force it in a way, which I think normally I probably wouldn't recommend, but I think that method can be good if you feel like you haven't actually spent that much time making music recently. Then brute forcing means looking up other techniques or experimenting with a different key, a different tempo. You just keep trying things, keep throwing paint at the canvas until something sticks. If you find something even remotely interesting, you pursue that, and you keep doing that over and over again. Lork on the Chlorif. Dull. Nah, that was great. Also, hello. How's it going? The trick is to replace sorry with thank you. Okay. I'll try that in the future. Ooh. Should we switch up to 140? Let's switch up to 140 over here. I'm kind of digging the tempo change. Let's do 140, 6/8. Or no, 4/4, sorry. Whoa. What the hell? There we go. Cool, let's try another one. We gotta do follow-up. Hey, thank you for the follow. Bizzo. Is that a cone sound loop? It is. Damn right it is. Let's see what else we got here. We got some jungle. Let's try this one. We'll create another little loop section over here. 172. Let's see. And let's make sure. Yo, Matu, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Yo, thank you for the follow, Matu. Cool. We're just riffing on some random loops right now. Kind of a good time, though. I'm enjoying it. It's been a while since I've just done something very improv based. Let's see what else we got in here. Be kind of fun to do something maybe a little bit slower. That doesn't feel quite as demanding. Sure, let's give this one a go. Definitely played this one before, but we're not really doing anything too crazy at the moment. Let's see, 90 BPM. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Zazik TV. Reminds me of Nujabes. Hell yeah, I'll take that. Oh, my alarm. What the hell? My bad. Forgot I set that. Okay. Let's see. Should we start something else, or I'm enjoying this tempo. Yeah. Why don't we try this one? This is slightly different. 86. Kind of like a little bit more of an unquantized feel. Let me shorten these transients a bit. Let's see if we speed it up a little bit. Yo, this is a workout for my arm. I'm enjoying it, but my wrist is I'm starting to feel it a little bit. forgot what key I was in there. Whew. Gotta take a little breather here for a second. I was kind of enjoying that little riff there, though. A little coffee break. I kind of want like some. Maybe let's switch it up to something more like 4 to the floor. Some 4 to the floor tempo for a little bit. You know, something like that. Ooh, I'm gonna feel that in my wrist tomorrow. That's a good thing though. I need the practice. I feel like I'm really getting to a point where my wrists. I still notice like when I'm at the gym. I think I was in the gym this morning. Like when I'm doing like trying to do my bench presses and stuff. Like I still notice it a little bit at times. But we've come a long way since last year. You guys still remember there were a few streams where I had the brace and the tape and all sorts of stuff going on. But all right, let's see. What are we gonna do here? Disco. Definitely imagining some 4 to the floor stuff would be nice. Would be pretty nice. Let's start a new project file and try to get a little kit going here. I think it might be easier for me to just try to sketch something versus using a loop. Okay, let's go like this. Okay. Let's shorten this low end a bit. We got a new follower. Yo, what's up? Thank you for the follow. The Boogie Main. Okay. This hat is kind of not the greatest sounding. That's fine. Let's get a quick little clap going in here. And then we should be able to get cooking pretty quickly here. Yeah, this one's one of my go-tos right here. Okay. And then let's find some kind of top loop to throw in here real quick as well. And then we should be good to go. Let's go back down to like 115. Slow it down just a little bit. And we're just jamming on random sketches, so I'm not really looking to do some deep dive sound design stuff from scratch. Now let's just throw something in here. Start getting a feeling for what we're working with here. That sounds pretty generic. I like this a bit more. Okay, let's sidechain this to the drum kit here as well a little bit. Main funk. Actually, this we could probably do Complex Pro. Okay, let's try to switch things up a little bit here. Let's get maybe like another layer going or something like that. Just so it's not the same loop over and over again. I think that I think that I really liked that one little idea at the end. I might record that real quick before I forget about it. But that was a fun little jam. It's nice to switch it up a little bit and just not really think too much about structure and sound design and just really be present in the moment with some improv. It's a very selfish thing, admittedly, just sit here and just jam on the keys for a while. But hey, I'm putting in the work, you know, trying to make it entertaining on some level at least. Let's see. I do want to record that riff though. Let's pop in here and record this. Oh man, it's so close to the lick. That's crazy. Ding. Let's record it. Cool. I just wanted to make sure I don't forget about that little thing. All right, y'all. Well, this was kind of maybe a slightly unusual stream. Normally I feel like I try to actually sit down and produce and work on a track for a little bit. I think that I've been doing a lot of that recently, so today I kind of felt like just noodling. But it was a bonus stream, so you know. Still had a good time though. I think I might be slowly wrapping it up here gradually. But my plan is to just keep the daily schedule going. Since we're at the almost at the end of the season of this streaming schedule. So I appreciate y'all hanging out for a little bit and just listening to me doodle and make some random chord progressions. We need your vocals in this jam? Hell yeah. I'm definitely down to make that happen. But yeah. Starting to get a little I gotta rest my wrist for sure. Getting a little bit of like some clicking going on. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And I'll be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. And then I'm going to do Friday, 1 p.m. And I think I might end up just doing Saturday as well. And let's keep the ball rolling. And then I'm going to take a little break for a while. It's been a really awesome season. I just wanted to shout out all the regulars that have been here so consistently. It honestly kind of blows my mind. I don't mention it often enough, probably, how cool it is that so many of you are in almost every single stream at this point. I mean, I wonder what the Art Nerd, you must have the highest streak, I'm guessing. But anyways, just wanted to give a shout out and a little appreciation, because it, you know, I mean, I would be streaming no matter what, but it does make it a little more fun when there's people I recognize every time. It feels like, yeah, it's a great community. So, someone else has more than you do. 110, damn. But yeah, I'm gonna hit pause here for today. Thank you guys so much. And before I forget, I know I probably sound really annoying saying this every stream, but the twofold pre-order window is about to close in I think there's 48 hours left. So just wanted to throw that out there. I promise I'll stop talking about that as soon as the pre-order window is closed. I promise you, I'm not trying to squeeze pre-orders out of people. My biggest thing is I don't want anybody hitting me up after this batch saying, how dare you not make more copies, whatever. I'm doing everything I can to make sure people do not send me messages like that, because I don't want to feel bad about not making enough copies. So anyways, that's my prerogative. But regardless, thank you guys for supporting, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, 1 p.m. CDT. Take care.
I care? Do you know what I know? Do we know what we share? Do you, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Do you hear what I hear? Do you care if I care? Do you know what I know? Do we know what we share? Do you hear what I hear? Do you care if I care? Do you know what I know? Do we know what we share? Do you, don't you? Don't you? Don't you?